You know, a wise man once said, context kills false doctrine. But do you want to know another thing that kills false doctrine? Timing. Now I'm going to give you guys a quick analogy before I get into this short little video. Let's say there was a bank robbery at a bank on 1st Street at exactly 2:30 p.m. Meanwhile, you are at the grocery store on 19th Street at the exact same time. How could you be the bank robber if you were at the grocery store at the exact moment that the crime at the bank happened? Well, believe it or not, some false teachers actually do teach like that you could be committing the crime when you are 10 blocks down from where the crime happened at the exact moment of the crime. But let's get into this. What you're currently looking at is a Roman depiction of an Edomite. This depiction was made not long after the New Testament was written. But now I want to quickly move on to a different depiction made by the Romans of somebody who they saw in Europe around the same time period that this depiction of what the Edomites looked like was made. Just look at this Roman coin. This coin is a depiction of a woman who the Romans captured from one of the European tribes, commonly referred to as the barbarian tribes. Look how they depicted her. Who does she look like today? This is one of the huge problems with false teachers. Not only do they teach you out of context, but they also don't use timing in their teachings. Just like context kills false doctrine, so does bad timing kill false doctrines. This is exactly why I wanted to start off this video with the bank robbery analogy, because they're telling you that the person who robbed the bank at 2:30 p.m. is the same person who was grocery shopping at Walmart at 2:30 p.m. 30 blocks down the street. 30 blocks down the street. This is legit. This absurd. All right? And when you look into the scriptures, it's clear about geography and timing differences where this doctrine can't even leave the harbor. For those who read the book of Jasher, the Greeks literally came out of Europe just to try and kill the Edomites. So you're saying that they're the same people. Why were they coming out of a completely different land, thousands of miles away, and then come to kill the Edomites? Wouldn't they be friends, cousins? See, because it's a lie. You know, and then you look into the book of Maccabees. Judas just got done fighting the Edomites in Arabia, and what does the text tell us? That he had heard of the fame of the Romans, that they were like mighty men who would accept people who wanted to join themselves to them. So, if the Edomites are the Romans, and he just got done fighting the Edomites, how did he just hear of the fame of the Romans? We can even take it to the New Testament, when Paul was talking about how far God's love and salvation can go, and he mentioned the Scythians, who were one of those European tribes, commonly referred to as the barbarians, a tribe of white folks, and then he just, kind of paints a broader brush, and this says the barbarians, he mentions them. So Paul, teaching in Europe, was already aware of the existence of these people referred to as the barbarians being over there. Meanwhile, the Edomites are still in Arabia. They're still over there. So how does that make any sense? See, false doctrine is just terrible. Now, I'm going to do a video about, this Esau thing sometime in the future. But right now I'm doing other things. I got to finish this Fallen Seed series. But I just wanted to make this quick video and just point out how timing really puts holes in this ship. Timing kills false doctrine. It just does. I mean, remember what we just looked at with the Edomite and the afro and the large lips and the big nose. And then we have what people would refer to in scientific terms as a Caucasian woman being depicted by the Romans? Why did they not depict the Edomite like her? And why did they not depict, why did they not depict the Edomite to look like her? And why does she not look like the Edomite? And this is around the same time period. So you can't say, oh, something snapped. Like, nah, these people were living, developing, gaining traits, genetic mutations, all that type of stuff, separately on two completely different continents. So you can't say that was the case, because this is literally the same time period that this type of stuff was going on. I mean, these are both Roman artists who made this stuff. They were both under the same government. So the same government depicted these people this way.